Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. Jackson, so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up at the end.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
180. What? 180. Middle.
They motion the slot man left. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Baltimore.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and short, Jackson. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet, stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes they do, have the first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Quick, ready?
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about... Three. It's second down.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The second down throw is incomplete.
And it's really been their ability to get up on the line and challenge these receivers that's really thrown off the timing of these plays. And in this case, Mike, really nice job, physical along the boundary, and helps force that incompletion.
On third down, here's Hurts. Rolling right. And that is incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a second and 6. Jackson now. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Jackson looking to throw. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back in Philly in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Jackson moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 6. To throw is Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Makes it third and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0.
Eagles, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
That is brought in at the 10, and he'll be forced out of bounds. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Here's Barkley. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
on 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
2nd down. Jackson exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Jackson up top again. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
4th down. Jackson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
To the outside, he's got Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
And 3 at the 34-yard line.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
36-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second
First down,
as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Get hot! Get hot! 180! Hey, middle.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Eagles recover the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Hey, step. Good, step.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Barkley's got the first down and more. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown, and he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Barkley, and he's got it. First down, a pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And that play going nowhere. The defense all... over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At the 44-yard line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Finding room at midfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. and it'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard
He's usually
line.
such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
No touch, set. 180, 180. Count that Yeti. No touch.
To the air again. Hurts. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
In a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
A gain of 16
This is where you
yards.
have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Back to throw, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
They'll send Flowers in motion. On third down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Raven first down.
That's good for a Baltimore.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Now, Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Again, it's Jackson. Forced to his right. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's now 3rd.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for Jackson. Out to his right. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
Down this close, 3rd and goal. I think that's a really good decision. Give your coach the ability to make a decision on 4th down. Do you take the points, or do you keep your offense out there and go for 6?
Hey, hey.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Back at the 20-yard line.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Here comes the Eagles punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Jackson on 3rd and 2, on the run to the right. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Jackson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
They'll send Flowers in motion. 3rd and long for Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they had a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Great. Set. Delta.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, on 2nd and long.
Alpha. 73. Delta.
Barkley.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
The defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd down and 9. They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Hurts finding Smith, and an eagle. First down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
180. Crowd, let me in. 63.
A run with Barkley, and he'll get about 5. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
No touch that. Anyone, no touch.
Here comes Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Here's a big one. This third down.
No touch that. Anyone, 73. Go Silver, ready? No touch.
They'll run, and this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
No gain on the play.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Nice shot. Ready. Nice shot.
From the gun, Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now he'll run it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down.
Hey, report.
They'll send Flowers in motion. 3rd and short. Jackson moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
On play action, here's Jackson. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
All right, set. They'll touch.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the